Nearly done. Oh. Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel, welcome back to these videos. Firstly, an apology, I guess I haven't maybe posted videos as regularly as I had been doing recently. Part of the reason for that is I just got a little bit burnt out. These videos take a fair bit of work to shoot, even more work to edit, and I do have a full-time job and a family and stuff, so just felt a little bit burnt out, so I've taken a couple of weeks off from shooting and editing the videos, but I'm going to get back into the swing of things now. Also, my videos are kind of out of order a little bit, so you might have seen my video where I was at the Tour de France and then I was cycling to the World Championships in Glasgow, and now you're going to watch this video, which is about Zwift, and then the video after this is going to be back in France from earlier in the summer, riding around kind of the southwest of France near Bordeaux and that sort of thing. So yeah, things all over the place a little bit with videos, but thanks for watching anyway. I really appreciate it. If you do enjoy my videos, make sure to hit like, leave me a comment, interact with me. I've now launched memberships as well, so you can support the channel, and do subscribe. And yeah, keep watching. That would be great. Now, normally I don't really use Zwift or my indoor trainer or anything like that much in the summer. I like to be outdoors as much as I can rather than being indoors, but I guess for a couple of reasons I'm going to maybe start my autumn Zwifting sooner this year. One is the summer has just been a bit wick weather-wise here in Northern Ireland. It's been very wet, and when it hasn't been wet it's been very windy and just not the summer we would have hoped for. So I haven't got out and about as much as I would have liked. Yeah, I got cycling in France, which was amazing. I got over to Scotland, which was amazing, but I haven't got my usual kind of evening rides and weekend rides in around here at home as much as I normally would have over the summer. So there's that. As well as that, you might notice that my bike is currently in bits behind me, just up here. That's because I did get out on club run on Saturday. 56 miles or so, and about 24 miles from the end, my Di2 gave out. I thought it was maybe just the battery. I'd forgotten to charge it or something, but I wasn't sure. Thought maybe it had gone into crash mode. Again, I wasn't sure. Turns out it looks like the actual Di2 rear mech is done, is broken. So I'm currently working out what I do about that. I have sent it to a guy in England who can hopefully repair it for me. I'll keep you posted on that, on how that goes. But if not, I'll have to buy a new Di2 rear mech, which is going to cost me a few £100, and they are out of stock until November. So yeah, that's a bit annoying. But I'm lucky I do have another bike which I can take out on the road with me as well, and I can use on the indoor trainer. So that's what I'm going to start doing a bit more. A bit earlier in the year than normal, but it is what it is. Okay, a quick update on the derailleur situation. As you can see behind me, my bike is built up again. I was able to send my derailleur off to Di2 GP in England, who I'll put a link to down below, and he was able to actually take my rear mech apart. Turns out, very common fault, the bolts that hold the motor in place had loosened, so he was able to sort that out, rebuild it up for me, and send it back to me all in less than a week, which was brilliant. So yeah, I've put his details down below. If any of you have issues with your Di2 setup, he's the person to get in touch with. Hopefully he will be able to help you out. But yeah, good that I'll actually be able to keep out on the road with my good bike for a little while longer this year, and don't have to spend a fortune on a new rear mech. So what I'm going to try on Zwift tonight, there's been a couple of new things in Zwift since I was last on in the winter or early spring, and one of the things that Zwift have launched is the Zwift Climb Portal. So I'm going to give that a go this evening and see what Zwift Climb Portal is all about. Effectively, it allows you to just jump in and ride some classic climbs that they have programmed into Zwift. The climbs are all on a schedule, much like the worlds are on like a rotating schedule. You know, the different worlds you can ride, the different climbs you can ride are all on a rotating schedule as well. And I'll put a link to that in the description down below or something. And the climb that happens to be on at the minute is a classic Scottish climb. It's not Crow Road, which is one of the climbs that the guys did in the World's Road Race, although Crow Road is one of the climbs available in the Climb Portal. The climb that is on the schedule for today is a climb that I have actually done in real life. And actually, I was working out, I did it in real life almost exactly 10 years ago. I did it on the 31st of August 2013, and it is now the 29th of August 2023. So I'm nearly exactly 10 years to the day since I did this climb in real life. It's a climb that means a lot to me for many reasons. It's a climb that I did after I had been cycling, road cycling for a year at most. And a few guys that I cycle with said, oh, we're going to Scotland, come along, we'll ride the roads and we'll do this climb. And without really thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, that sounds good, we'll do that. The climb in question is the Bealach Na Ba near Applecross in Scotland. It's a climb that means so much to me. I actually have it tattooed on my left forearm. That's a story for another day. I will tell that story at some point. But yeah, it's a climb that I've done. It's a climb that, despite finding it really tough all those years ago, I did really enjoy. And it's a climb that I hope to do again in real life, maybe next year, but watch this space. So Zwift has the climb at 5.6 miles long, 2,073 feet of climbing, and a 7% average gradient. The in real life segment that I did was 5.79 miles long, 2,060 feet of climbing, and an average gradient of 6.7%. So slightly different Zwift versus real life, but close enough. And in real life, it took me 1 hour and 28 minutes and 4 seconds to do the climb. Now, part of that was because I had only started cycling a year before. I'm much fitter now, but I'm also 10 years older now. When I did it in real life, I did have to stop a couple of times on the way up, to catch my breath, find my legs. And also when I did it in real life, I stopped when I got to the hairpins at the top. I didn't continue right to the end of the segment. I mean, this was 10 years ago. This was before I was on Strava, before I knew what Strava was. Maybe before Strava was a thing, I don't know. Before I knew about segments or any of that stuff, it was just a climb. So 1 hour, 28 minutes and 4 seconds was my time 10 years ago. So my aim today is just to test out Zwift Climb Portal, give it a go for the first time, see what it's like, see what the Bealach Na Ba climb is like. If I can remember what it felt like in real life, I probably can't, it's been so long, but see how I get on the virtual Bealach Na Ba this evening, and hopefully do it in a much shorter time than 1 hour 28 minutes. I mean, I don't really have any concept of how long it might take me on Zwift, or if I was to do it again in real life, but I'm thinking maybe 45 minutes, something like that. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So I'm going to jump on the trainer now, get Climb Portal fired up, and then give it a go. Yep, about to load up the portal here. It looks like the overall ride is 10.4 miles long with 2,143 feet of climbing, so there's a bit of a lead in as well. Well, first things first is it's a little disappointing that it's not the scenery of the Bealach Na Ba. It's just I guess the gradient kind of map of it, not the actual scenery. That's a shame. It would have been really good if they'd done the actual scenery. Less than 1,000 feet elevation to go, 1.9 miles to go, but apparently, despite having been riding for 25 minutes, I've still got 20 minutes to go. Oh, 43 minutes, 37 seconds. Oh. Well, that was pretty tough. I have some work to do on my fitness, on my climbing. Yeah, that was tough. I honestly can't remember what the Bealach Na Ba was like in real life in terms of difficulty. And again, because I wasn't used cyclist at the time, it probably felt horrendous. I also wouldn't have smashed it and pushed really hard. I was pushing quite hard tonight. But yeah, it was still good. It wasn't a bad guess at 45 minutes to do the climb. That took me 43 minutes and 37 seconds. It is a shame that it's just on a climbing gradient map though, and they don't have the graphics of the Bealach Na Ba and Scotland around you. That would be incredible. I think, don't know if it's easier when you're actually out on these climbs, you know, Bealach Na Ba, Sacalabra, Cap de Formentor. Are they easier in real life because you have nice scenery to look at and things to see around you, and you're kind of taking in the sights as you climb? Whereas when you're doing this stuff virtually on Zwift, on your trainer, in your P&K, it's not quite as exciting. I don't know. Certainly, I think being out in the real environment and seeing these climbs in the flesh is hard to beat. But yeah, interesting to try that. And like I say, hopefully, maybe next year, I'm going to actually go over and ride the Bealach Na Ba again. I've got some plans I want to try and bring to fruition for that, so keep an eye on my Instagram, my social media, YouTube and whatnot, and hopefully I'll announce something about that pretty soon. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that video. If you have tried Zwift Climb Portal or done the Bealach Na Ba on Zwift or in real life, leave me a comment down below, let me know what you think. If you've liked this video, please hit like, leave me a comment, don't forget to subscribe, and like I say, if you want to support the channel, you can become a member of the channel and support it, but no pressure if you don't want to, that's cool. Thanks for watching guys, I will see you in the next video.